looked up, you had the ball, you looked up, what were you seeing in front of you besides a lot of green grass?
A lot of black shirts in the right places. Coach Mono and drew up a great scheme, which I won't go into too much detail about. But that play doesn't happen without my teammates out there. Those guys were busting their rear, and they made it happen. So it's very fortunate to make that play for the Deeks.
It's the 65th punt return of your career, first touchdown here. You've been close on it, don't forget it.
I've had a couple of big ones, but never got into the end zone, and that one felt good for sure.
Is that something that you had on the list to be checked off, or is it just something that happens?
Well, it's funny. It's something that my teammates let me know about. They remind me that Tay, you do a great job. We made a lot of big plays, but we got to get some points. So that one's checked off, and hopefully more to come. As the season comes along. So.
You shut your teammates up by scoring.
I guess if you put it that way, you could say that.
The offense seemed to pick up, obviously, a lot more in the second half. Hank seemed to, have a lot going, at least moving the team, moving the offense downfield. What's your assessment of how he played?
Played great. Got the ball in the hands of the guys that we want to make plays, and did a great job up front. Luke Pettibone, Devontae Gordon had those guys moving the line, and all in all, between Hank and Michael, I think we're in a good place at quarterback. Whoever it ends up, I'm sure we're going to have to count on both of those guys going forward, down the stretch of the season. So Hank did a really good job, and Michael, we scored a touchdown with him earlier in the game as well. So it was a good day for the Deeks.
7 or 8 receivers had catches. I mean, is that an indication of things how they can go?
Hopefully, hopefully we can keep guys healthy, but we have a lot of depth in that room that we're excited about. Some guys coming along, Horatio Fields, Walker Merrill, Deuce Alexander, getting Donnie back, huge. Getting Micah Mays going, just adds a whole nother element to our offense that honestly it felt like we missed last year. So getting our room going is incredibly important for this team.
How startling was it to be down 10-7 mid-second quarter?
We try not to look at the score till the end of the game, right? So it was definitely something that we could have looked up there and been like, oh no, but really it was just a couple of minor details here and there that kept us off the field on offense. So once we got those things corrected on the sideline with our coaches, we got clicking and rolling, but I don't think we flinched.
What's one takeaway you have, especially how you guys were able to get in gear in the second half, that'll help you as you prep for next week?
Just the physicality of the game. It's hard to go out there for 4 quarters, week in and week out, for 12 straight games. So that's something that we're going to have to pride ourselves on, is being more physical, being the better conditioned team, the stronger team, especially as we start to get into conference play. A lot of these teams, UVA next week, they're going to have guys that are just as strong, fast, and physical as us. So being able to play four full quarters is going to be important.
Talked about the wide receiver room already a little bit, but what's it like for you at the slot to see Deuce Alexander coming behind you and be productive and make plays?
It's awesome. I'm not going to be able to play the entire game, every game for 12 games straight. So having a guy like him come in and make plays is really exciting. And we're hoping to play 6 to 7 receivers every game. But so getting those guys going in a game like this was huge.
It's kind of funny, you on the punt return, when you're going down the sideline, that you turned on the afterburners. And I remember talking to you before the season started about your 40 time. And, and that's what they were looking at when you were being recruited. And that popped in and played a role in it because you're able to run those guys. How was that feeling?
It felt really good, I will say. And Capone had the touchdown block on the punter, and that was the last one we needed. So, shout out to him and all the other guys on the unit. But it felt really good to go out there and make that play for our team. Thank you, guys. Go Deeks.